Happy Ghana Month, everybody. We are celebrating and we are experiencing, feeling, seeing, eating, everything the Ghanaian culture. 2 days ago, I asked a very pertinent question that, where are you from? Do you know where you're from? Do you know the name of your hometown? For a very long time, I didn't know the name of I didn't know how to pronounce my hometown for a very long time. I used to get confused because, I'm from Kokobing, but the Kokobing, Ayana, Bebre, Apimenim. So I used to get confused a lot. But anyways, I think I am abreast with where I'm from, so I feel very proud knowing that I am from Yebi, Apimenim, Kokobing. Where are you from? Anyway, so this is where we are celebrating the Ghanaian culture, and today being the 8th of March, which is International Women's Day, women are being celebrated and acknowledged and honored all over the world. And so we right here on Prime Morning have to partake in this celebration. Women are doing immensely well in politics, in economics, in business, all the fields that you could think of. Women are taking charge. And I'm excited that today I have seated with me a tiler. When I say tiler, just water tiles. A woman tiler, or water tiles. This is something that you wouldn't see regularly anywhere. I have a woman tiler with me. Not just that, I have Obia, or Painty Edaihon. So she's not an arts painter. She's a wall painter. Well, let me introduce them properly to you. I have Rachael Debrah, who is the lead painter of Avid Touch Painting and a member of SHECANIC Academy. Good morning, Rachael.
Good morning.
Oh, where? Ghana month near woman, so so catch you, so so feel free. And, let's express ourselves because we are celebrating the Ghanaian culture. All right. And then I also have Doris Deku, who is the CEO of Ansadee. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm also fine. I'm doing very, very well. We are celebrating the Ghana month, and today is International Women's Day, so we are celebrating all the contributions that women are putting into the various fields that they find themselves. But you are doing very well. These fields you find yourself in is a male-dominated area. So in the first place, one would think that, what are you doing as a wall painter? What are you doing as a tiler? But let me start with you, Rachael. Rachael, and wall paintings also there. How did we get there? What would you say was the motivation? Then the movie where I can say, okay, we are wall painting.
Okay. It was something I loved doing when I was a kid.
Oh, you loved painting walls?
Yes.
Okay.
So I used to take my sister's colors and then be painting So later on, maybe figure out, say, this is something I really love doing. Actually, I didn't go to senior high school.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So I was like, okay, it's a man called senior high school. Then I need to get something doing. And without certificates, it means me near Juma.
And in one course senior high school, is it that there was no money for you to further? Or you just didn't want to go to school?
Not that really, but me mama home fan.
Okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
Na me na eti.
Okay.
Into onu na asi na ohye me crying so painting no metima na oba oye be ma adwuma de eye ni kapa.
Oh.
Into metimi. Into
So your mother was the one who proposed it to you?
Yes.
Okay.
And then my family as well.
Oh.
But unfortunately, me mother free mo. So I had to come to Accra and then start with.
So where were you at that time?
Kwewu. I was a tour guide there.
You were a tour guide?
Yes, please.
Okay, so when you finished junior high school, and that was when, now we're JSS, now we're a tour guide?
Baby, me we JHS 2013.
Okay.
So I have to come and then stay with the Kwewu. Into I think last 2 years, one Amira Tom to be a tour guide. Kwewu.
Okay.
Yes.
And so how was it going?
It wasn't bad, not many J. If you tour anyone and mimiti impenuphobia, they decided to say, okay, fine. Aside tour, then be na person.
Oh, your tour guide, where specifically?
Kwewu.
Where in Kwewu? Like, what was
Where Kwewu is,
so you would take people on a tour in Kwewu?
Around Kwewu.
And so you knew everywhere in Kwewu then?
Yes, please.
Okay, that's nice. So anytime tourists or visitors would come to Kwewu,
Yes.
you would be the one to take them on a tour and
Yes,
tell them
please.
about Kwewu.
Yes, please.
Nice.
So I met with one woman, and then she was like, "Obesheson and me are painting." So she had a contract for me at Prempeh College to paint their tennis court. That was my first contract I had.
So you just randomly spoke to a tourist?
Yes.
Somebody who was coming to see Kwewu?
Yes, please.
That, oh, you're a painter?
Yes,
And she
please.
gave you a contract?
Yes, please.
So when you did it, did you single-handedly do it, or you brought other people on board?
No,
Because
I did it.
at that time, it wasn't an official business, meboa. How big was the tennis court?
It was very big.
And you did it all by yourself?
Yes, I used a week.
A week?
Yes, please.
And it came out good?
Yes, please.
Were you paid good?
Yes, please.
So afterwards, what happened?
So I later moved back to Accra to start with the paint. Like, since I'm good at painting, then meaning I have to start doing it. And in Kwewu, you wouldn't get women doing this kind of job.
Yeah.
So I have to move to Accra and then start everything afresh. That's why I came here.
Okay, we'll come to, you finding other women who were also painters and then really establishing yourself. Okay. Doris, auto tiles. How did that journey start?
My journey was a bit rough, I may say. When I completed junior high school, my dream was to continue, but my parents died right after BEC.
Oh, so sorry.
So I didn't get the support to continue. So I was just selling different types of things just to survive. And then later, I decided to sell food in an estate. So I will cook from the house.
I believe you're a good cook. On Sabo.
Hey. So I'll cook from the house, then I'll take it to the estate to sell. Then I met a guy who was styling. I thought within myself I can do it. But he just told me straight that you can't, you are a female. So every day when I go, I get closer to him for him to
teach
me. But he said I can't do it.
Because you're a woman.
I'm a woman. So I forgot about it and I continued selling the food for a year. Then I met an NGO. I was just passing by and I heard them training youth in construction. I was like, since I can't continue my education, let me get some handiwork doing. So I took one of their flyers and I called them. When I called them, they said they are training youth in construction, but I have to choose any course or trade that I like. I chose interior decoration because of what the guy said. And then later, I noticed that a majority of the youth from my area are all into interior decoration. Like, that's the trade they all chose. So I was just asking myself,
how can you be different?
Yeah. So I was saying the same area.
Yeah.
Now you're doing a difference ben the womb.
Yeah.
Opportunity is about 14 trade areas. Now say 70% over one side. Almost person would say So I told the organizers that I want to change what I chose. Then they said I can. Then that fateful day, I moved from interior decoration to tiling. When I got to my master, he was just looking at me and I was like, I swear. And so I want to be trained as a tiler. Then he was like, okay. So I had the training intensively for 6 months. And then I did internship for another 6 months, making 1 year.
So you stopped the food completely?
Yes.
Why were you not gaining money from it?
I was getting money, but I was also thinking about the future. I was thinking that, will I be doing the selling every day for the rest of my life? Is it going to earn me more to be comfortable? The stress, you need to wake up around 2 a.m., prepare banku, mutu, and kokunte. And
how many dishes were you selling?
3.
Oh, okay.
And you have to pack all these things in a bowl, send it to the side before you go and arrange it and sell. The stress was too much. I'll get home around 3 in the afternoon. Before I'll prepare soup and other things that I'll be using the next day.
And it was just you?
Just me and my elder sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the stress was too much.
Okay.
Then I was also thinking about the future. After junior high school, whilst I was selling along the line, so I got pregnant and I gave birth to a girl. The father was not responsible. So he asked me.
Was he your mate or was he older?
Oh, he was older.
Okay.
He said he's not ready for a child at that time, so I should abort it, which I refused. So he doesn't even mind me. So I was also thinking about my girl. Is this thing going to survive I and my child?
Which is the food that you were selling. Okay.
Yes. So when I got the opportunity and I entered, I took it serious because the family members, no one was there to help. So after the training, I wanted to establish myself, but looking at the people I met on site, the discouragement, because a lot of people were telling me...
During the 6 months?
Yes, you can't do it. Even those who are having the training for 3 years, styling, mostly the training is 3 years before you can be perfect. So when the NGO is supporting for 6 months, they were like, yeah, 3 years, cry, you're parking here, driving.
Even the NGOs themselves,
no,
the organizers, or people on the site?
On site. The artisans on site.
Okay.
They will be like, yeah, you're 3 years, cry, and fine, you so now 6 months with bed. It's better you go in for your banku selling. Then I was like, even if I have the training and I didn't take it as my profession, when the NGOs are making accounts, they'll add me to those who were trained in styling. I'm okay with that. So after the training, I wrote my MVTI Proficiency 1, which I passed. Then I saw that if I'm able to pass these exams, that means the future is bright for me. So looking at the market, I saw that I'm going to compete with a lot of men. Yeah, so I humble myself and I work with my master for 1.5 years again. So together 2.5 years.
So when you say your master, do you mean the man who trained you?
The one who trained me.
Okay, during the 6 months.
Yes.
So you decided to continue the training with him.
Yes.
So you wanted to understudy him for a while.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did that for 1.5 years. Then I got my company registered.
So within this time period, I would say you were not really getting monies because now you had stopped the cooking.
Yeah.
You had stopped. So how were you taking care of yourself?
Okay, so that side, my elder sister continued with the food. So I wake up at dawn, help her prepare the food, take it to the site.
Okay.
Then she will sell. Then I'll move to the site. Then when I got to site too, I used to take some of the food to the site. Then I'll call the artisans to come and have a taste of it. So after they tasted it, they like it. So from the next day going, they started sending me. They'll give me money. Tomorrow when you are coming, I need banquet days. So when I come to site, I'll bring it from the house and come and share it to them. So when we close, then I'll take the money. Use some for transport and feeding.
Wow.
Yeah, so that is how I managed around when the training was ongoing.
Okay, we'll continue with, the 1.5 after doing the 1.5 also. So meaning in total, you did training for 2.5 years.
Yes, please.
Incredible. Rachel, you came to Accra.
Yes, please.
Into Nwoba Accra, no? Definitely, I'm sure that you didn't really find a lot of females doing painting. And not just that, you didn't really know anybody in Accra, did you?
No.
So you came not knowing what the future held for you.
Yes, please.
But you had a background of painting and tour guiding.
Yes, please.
So how did you establish yourself?
Okay, so this woman who gave me the contract for Prempeh College came to Accra and then told me, she asked me, "Waba Accra, so can I come and then do a painting for her?" That was Haptel Campaigning.
Okay, Haptel.
Yes, please.
Okay.
And I was like, yes, I'm available. So I did it and I was like, if I'm able to do this, why not? So my manager, from Kwewu, the tour guide, came and then was like, Obama me omufie na enusu maye na washe how. So it was a house painted the whole building and then rooms Oma plaster keke.
Okay.
And I was like, okay. I didn't know myself. I was like, yes, I can. But meanwhile, I say, me moon na Essentially, because
it was a big house.
Very big house.
Hey.
So I had to call a friend to come and then assist me. It's not me outside the fence wall. No. He was also doing the building. Yes.
This is a friend that you got
when I went to when I went to do the painting at North Key, North Carnation, for the Hub Tour.
And
I'm Michiano. No, also me being a lady in there. Se minye ejuma men friend, se minye ejuma na eso. But if something small, they will say nya dia made. And I'm so okay. So he came to mind and I went with him to do the painting.
Okay.
So from there, me a fence one and I was like, wow, I've done this, so I can do this. And then man, me step it out. So since like all I really need near say you get your videos, everything on your phone so that when you tell people about it,
you can show them.
You can show them. So that's how I got to have like more contracts here.
You ended up having a man on board with you, okay? I wonder how the men truly felt knowing that, okay, this is a male-dominated area. Mm-hmm. This is where mostly men painting, wall paintings. But to see that, okay, your boss, or I'm sure did you face any such?
Yes.
You did?
Yes. And there was this, I used to play tennis, long tennis.
Okay.
So I went to play long tennis and I saw some people painting a building and I was like, oh, me and tennis ninja, I want to come and then join them so that I'll do the painting with them. But one man came and then was like, oh, bad, then I'll be to my So when he said that, I really felt bad and I was like, then I cannot do this. I should try something. That is the windows. Men try to paint windows to see how say me good with painting and I make. So I did the painting and then this man also went to the different side of the window to do the painting. Into all your painting, wayama droppings, I hot and so when the man came, the man was like, you
see, that's I was about to say this, that a lot of the male painters say, painting they smudge.
Yes. Yes.
Proper cleaning up. My cameraman is looking at my face. My cameraman is looking at my face. Wow. No, but it's true. Yeah. It's true. When you call on a lot of these male painters, when they come and then they are doing the painting, because him say, some paper tape be.
Yeah. Even without the masking tape, because you can do it.
Tape.
Yeah, without the masking tape, over to my ear no fair. Like
you have to take your time.
Yes.
I don't know.
So there was this time and one woman came in. When she came, painting and I said, we didn't Ghana ni Obana Nigeria ni.
Oh.
And I'm done see because Ghanaians, like most painters I don't know, is it shy or something to come out like open? So this is what they do, almost ferry into my baby now we say Ghana man ni half when it comes to things like this. Oh. That's what the woman said. And I was like, me a Ghana ni me ko ni mapa. It's me Nkase. So she saw it and she was like, wow, she's really amazing. She'll get me jobs. That's how I used to get jobs. Like
I would say that you were fortunate because there's not a lot of people that would have it quite easy like this. Moving from a tour guide to being a painter, you had people holding your hand, giving you contracts. Yes. So I think, it started you off right.
Yes,
you started off right.
Yes.
When you any challenges,
oh, dabi. Brana, even time I any idea about painting. Minya contract kana. Me who how I may apply in your man. That is not at first. I thought painting. Oh, they say what for ruler. Oh, they are both painting. Now who painted that. But here lies the case that you need to treat the walls.
You need to treat it.
Yes. So this process, Nina, I have to call someone on the phone and then ask the person, Nani pana catch him, so buy this, buy that. Buy this, buy that. That's it. On show say apply and say.
Say na mix.
So I have to sit down, read the indications, and then maybe start the way I mimi say it will help.
It would help.
Yes.
So you didn't necessarily have anybody to help you really understand.
It was a self-taught.
Incredible. Doris. Yes. You came to, I mean, after understanding for 2.5 years, you did this. How did you be on your own? How did you end up being on your own? Let me put it that way. That you decided, okay, I think I have learned enough, and so it is time for me to start something on my own.
My first contract was given to me by a friend. He's a painter. So he was painting and they were needing more tilers. So he called me that, Doris, there's a contract here, so I want you to come and have a look at it. When I got to the site, it was a huge contract, and I was like, Peter, me pacho. I feel like Masha say where they would.
Also, your uncle nam.
Me so where they are not say. Also, Doris, tell yourself you can do it. At the Australian, and I'm saying, hey, Peter, now my first contract to say there. Now me new workers, me new obia. No, so you just try your best. So the manager took my number and he said they will be expecting me on Monday. Me call her Friday. So
did you let the manager know that it's just you?
Yes.
And he was okay with it?
Yes.
Because Obi Oha uncle accept it that easily. Because they need it to be done within a time period. Knowing that it's just you.
Okay, so with Peter, I told him it's only me, but manager now or die Jumana will be Sameno. So I have a team that I work with.
That's right.
Yes. Because when I cast a one coin, tiling is not done.
Yeah,
because no more pay money in time. They have a date to finish the whole building. So don't worry, I have a team that I work with. So when I got home,
certain lies need to be told.
Yes. So when I got home, I was just thinking, then I called my master that I've gotten this contract. Then I took him to the site on Saturday. My master went round and he asked of the square meter. And I'm a kind of person, no, skyway there, me am a boka. I'm sure Juman so ne me boka dear. And I'm see your Martin head to me, beef, you know. I do see some tilers that move around. Until me no more family call me so. Tell my age may be a very bad 3 months. Na square meter in ye. By day now, Moji Muslim, Mr. I met 20 cities a film. But see, Rihanna says, Kaka, I'll top up for you. Then they were like, I've seen it for about 6 months in tea. Young court, then they were, I'll say, now Tom Bing could have been a Tyler. So they don't worry. When we go to site, I will be home. So I took them to site and then we started the work. But aside those guys, so me going for workers, they don't come. That time I was very tiny, me a small, so they will be like, work like it was member shower senior Jumama. Weekend now wait to America, when your papa. Or if you on your show, but they were proud. They don't want to work under a female at that time. So if I need extra workers, I have to tell those who I'm working with to call their friends to come. So when they come, I pretend as if I'm not the boss. We all work together. But no master mami, koti mota bra. Trappist is mami. I do it.
Oh, okay.
Trappist is mami na me everything that they want me to, I just do it. At the end of the day, me na me chiauka. So I was okay from the beginning, and then after that contract, I didn't make any profit, but I was able to pay all the workers and then the laborers. At least my faka womu, me the business to me back school. So I was okay.
You were okay.
I was okay, but after that, getting contract was very hard for me because they were not believing in me. The customers out there, obi ohwa my second contract aminya adwuma no so o ma me nko me be one bathroom wall on the floor all alone. Or some person obi abeba. Ti me di me machine by me na mix mortar and I me 2,000 we. So obes of we ansana or did the whole project mommy because he feels say maybe me that to me was say me a Tyler, but me dey adwuma na my workers. So after me year and we no dey adwuma ni ansana maybe workers bem. Emma yebeye. So from there, contracts start coming through referrals, so be referring me to others that this girl is capable of doing this. So now.
But before that, did you think of getting other women on board with you, other ladies? Was it easy finding ladies interested in doing tiling?
Yeah, as at that time, 7 years ago.
Okay.
Those time, the ladies were not too.
They were not forthcoming.
No, some feel that ejuma we mikoya da be na mesuwie ama me ankasa manya meduma ye na me ya.
Me sure say na nya ferry na no mo ferry.
Na ebi mu nso ferry, ebi mu nso fili say ebi a as other jobs no, ube your makeups, ube fixing on sound, ube do but tiling. You can't be doing all those things.
No more him say yensa na ye tiling ye was. But acrylic powder no. How what they mix you see. Ning na more than ya mix it enye ning na bia na meboa.
Yeah. Those time no more doing around it, but now it's not like that. A lot of ladies who hear my story just moving to have the training. Me know what I say no. My training over 40 female. Under 20 was under NGO, like another NGO. They were training youth in construction, which they gave the ladies to me. Then I trained. Then ATTC. And so I'm going some NGO be on person supporting girls in tiling. I did the tiling. I have to go to the school 3 days in a week to train them. Then currently I'm training by 8 and then my 6 hours. Because I said
incredible.
Site, yes.
A man also same.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Mbano also. So those time it was difficult, but now when they see me, like who say, Madam Ankasa was site ye Juma, and they are all around me, they are okay. Those time in the yes, but now it's not like that. The female are coming in because they've seen. I also mentor them. Give them advice that if you do this work well, you are going to earn a lot. Because at the end of the day, sikabi eba mi no obi anche, mi a CEO, mi nya obi aka, debeka bi ano e mi media. Then I manage on how to do it. Yeah.
That's nice. I like that. I like that, Rachel. So, you are in this field of painting, okay? Luckily for you, you got contracts quite easily, referrals here and there, just like Doris, and then all that. Now, I know that definitely you face a lot of backlash. Some men not even believing in you as well, like the way Doris was also saying. But at the end of the day, what would you say that was one thing or some of the things that you stood by as a woman to not deter you or discourage you in any way from leaving this male-dominated sector?
Okay, me kind of say like my family were interested with what I was doing.
So they supported?
Yes.
Right.
So anytime we are I met me your contract, na me show.
No, true.
But they will be like koye. Oh yeah, dear.
So when you say encouragement, not from people
yes,
close to you.
Close to me.
Okay.
Ebi will say I don't usually do videos when I'm working.
Okay.
Omo encouraging me say I have to be doing that. And with how I may different, so this will get me like to meet with people we say like they're into painting and all that. With young fans say baby send I me media no. Me get painting I make sure say I clean every place, like the place looks very neat. No droppings. Yes. So with this alone you can put my a shenko phone and say then they have to call me for.
Yeah, you're good with what you do.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Yes. So, then I'll back at if a young lady is watching you out there, what would you tell that young lady, say, okay, if you want to be an engineer, if you want to be a painter, if you want to be a tiler, what would be some of the things that you would tell them not to focus on?
Not to focus on what people tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. What people would say about them, like, say, be a juma, into the war body and same fata say oh yeah anyways. And no, you just have to be yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's what brings you money. Like, that's going to bring you money. With me, it makes me happy. So maybe you doing it, it will probably make you happy as well. So why not go in for what will make you happy? Rather than listening to people. No, it's not going to help. So they should just be themselves and then go.
How many women are working with you?
Myself.
It's still just you?
Yes.
Do you find it hard meeting other women painters? Or other ladies interested in painting? Doing wall paintings?
Not really, but I think I met one not long ago, but we just started chatting.
So it looks like a lot of women are not really interested.
Okay, they want to, but they just want it to be like, why a big Ansana, they come in. Yeah, so for now, they don't want to. So.
Hey! Now what's what? Something that you could learn. So you're not getting people to even teach them and all that.
It was just one student. Or no, Oma Kwanya or Bafia. Mekoye Jumabi or person name in Konkoye. And then Koranketwa. And I'm happy like going out, like teaching them.
Okay.
Yes. Because Omusano Ombe
Pekin and Munika
Yes.
Now Oma you okay.
Yes.
Wow. Rachel, thank you. Doris, Mpacho, you too. What would you tell a young lady watching you this morning? What would you say should be something that they should not focus on, or rather look forward to that? What would it be?
So one thing that keeps me going is that I'm always positive, and anything that I focus on, I make sure I deliver. So, and then I also look back at where I'm coming from. So with that, it always keeps me going.
Yeah.
So I want to tell my fellow female out there that building is ongoing every day. So when you get the opportunity, make time to have a training under any trade in construction. And I bet you will enjoy in future. And then secondly, those who are unfortunate, let's say you have a child and you are not married, don't think that is the end
of the world.
Of the road for you.
Yeah.
When you are focused and you make good use of the time that you have now, you will enjoy it tomorrow. Just have a handiwork. Even if you don't use it as your profession, one day you may build your house, and if you do the tiling yourself, you'll be proud of yourself. Even if you have electrical faults and you are able to
fix it
yourself,
and
then when you look at the light, at least you'll be happy that you didn't even call in anybody, but you did it yourself. So be proud of yourself and focus. You also get to where I am and even beyond me.
As a young woman who probably lives alone, if your bulb is to go bad right now, would you be able to change your own bulb? Or you would have to go and call an area boy somewhere to come and help you fix your bulb? There are certain things that I believe that we need to learn, certain petty things that we need to learn. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Doris, today's your birthday. Today is Doris Deku's birthday, our female Tyler. You are celebrating your birthday today. So on behalf of everybody on Prime Morning, a happy birthday. This is a special birthday for me as well.
Thank you.
God bless you. You are doing amazingly well.
Thank you.
Continue training these young women. And I pray that after coming to get the training from you, they go out there and do something with it. They don't just put it in their pockets and just be sleeping or roaming about with having all that skill, and then you just end up not doing anything proper with it. So God bless you immensely.
Amen.
What do you want to tell viewers?
Viewers out there,
Today's your birthday, so we'll better party and a party.
Oh,
You better cake. Hey, Doris, why are you there?
There were 2 parties in the weekend.
You are home. Into November, me details, not my share with our viewers. Because I'm sure some people who have watched you this morning, both of you, they have loved your stories and are even aiming as being like you. Because SHS for also my queen and crank and mama queen, maybe it will be sure they would want to be like you, internal. So there's going to be a party this weekend for Doris Deku. Today is her birthday, so happy birthday to you once more. Viewers, this is where we end this conversation. I hope that you've learned a lot. See, from what they've said, if life hands you lemons, you need to make lemonades out of it. The opportunities are there. Don't think that as a woman, the only business you can do is hair, makeup, nails, and all that. Please, there are diverse sectors out there. And remember, no matter what you prove them work. Show many and move on because you can't do it. Come on, man, yeah, me no wasampa. We just want you know because I don't know what's happening. But it's International Women's Day, okay? So we are celebrating women today. So we are dang. I am going to talk for the women. All right, so my guests today have been Rachael Debrah, lead painter of Avid Touch Painting and a member of SHECANIC Academy, and Doris Deku, who is the CEO of Ansadee. Ladies, thank you so much. Yeah, so Doris Deku is the Tyler. Thank you so much for your time. Have a lovely morning. Your story has been very touching and lovely. All the best from here onwards.
Thank you.
Now, it is still International Women's Day. A few days ago, you know, we had some guests on here from Calbank. Omubeye mof, ewa hanum se, omubeye ano, omubeye kesesem, keso non person mo chrese, omuni meduane noa, ombetimi apopo omonsa anu ye ama chese, omomuso omube burning others, osube burning others. But it is happening today. It is to promote gender equality. Calbank, Wilma, and Joy, we are coming together to do this. And so it is happening at the head office of Calbank. Find your way there. Come and see Lexus Bo Popoin and Sano and Ebeyeji. But who exactly are you rooting for? We are definitely going to be there. Rosemary Felly is the host, and so come in your numbers. The men are going to cook for the women to enjoy, to taste. Let's see how best these men are going to display their culinary skills this morning at the head office of Calbank. My name is Asieduwaa Akumia. This is still Prime Morning right here on Joy Prime. Continue to get interactive with us on all our social media platforms. We are still celebrating women. It is International Women's Day, so stick and stay with us. We'll be right back.